No, I've always wanted to play a real bad guy in a movie. And I think I've said this at another convention. Did you ever see The Onion Field? Did you ever see James Woods in The Onion Field? I like that role. I like that role. And I'd like to play something like that someday. But I don't know when. It's up to them, not me. There was a lady right down here with her hand. Yeah, that lady right there in black sunglasses there.
Okay. Getting back to Out for Justice, would you rather face the wrath of Vincent or Gino?
Steven Seagal played Gino in Out for Justice, and would I rather face the wrath of Vincent or... let me see, would I rather be shotgunned to death or mauled? Let me see. Gun's a little faster, what do you think? And Vincent has those teeth, I don't know. I think I'd take the shotgun, I'm not sure. But as far as what kind of movie would I rather make? I'd rather make Beauty and the Beast the movie rather than make Out for Justice. It's a lot more thought-provoking and a much better, I think, would make a much better film, certainly, than Out for Justice. That doesn't mean Out for Justice is a bad movie, it just means it is what it is. It's an action movie full of, car explosions and shotgun blasts and people dying and so on. Hi. Yes.
Since the last time we saw you, I was wondering if you found out any more about those rings.
How about those rings, huh? The lady is speaking, I guess, of the rings that was Gabriel's. Gabriel's and Snow had one. Snow. By the way, I just worked with Lance Hendrickson just recently. Actually, I'll tell you about that later. But I didn't find out any more about. Does anyone know about those rings? I asked Kaz, I said, Kaz, what about those rings, babe? What about those rings? And he said, well, we'll just have to see if that'll probably come out, in a later episode. Say, how much later? I've been waiting for a job for quite some time now. I just finished working with Lance Hendrickson, who played Snow in whatever episode that was. It was called Snow. Oh, okay. See, I knew that. I was just testing it. I did a thing called Tales from the Crypt for HBO, and I just finished that Wednesday or Thursday, and I got to work with Kirk Douglas and Dan Aykroyd and Lance Hendrickson, and a fellow by the name of Robert Zemeckis directed. So it was a lot of fun. Hi.
I'm Sandy, and we came from Indiana just to see you. And I want to know if you're interested in directing.
Am I interested in directing? I don't think that I'm ready to do that yet. I mean, I watched guys, guys that were good at it. I watched Victor Lobel and Gus Draconis and John Flynn, and who directed something else I was just in, and Robert Zemeckis. And I watched these guys. I can direct actors. I think I could direct actors. I think I'm ready to do that. As far as the technical end of it and operating equipment and what kind of a shot and what kind of a crane I would need to do a certain shot, I don't know anything about that, so no. To answer your question, no, I don't think I'm ready to direct yet. But maybe someday. I'd much rather produce, so I can tell a director what to do. So, all right, go ahead.
Jay, have you been approached yet for the movie? The Beauty and the Beast movie?
Oh, no, I wish I had, no. No, the last time I spoke to Kaz was, well, I called him about 3 weeks ago when he heard that his new show had been canceled. And I just called him just to, send my condolences and tell him that he's a talented guy and that it doesn't mean much. Except for he's not going to make a living this year. And I was real sorry about that. But no, he really doesn't he's very non-committal about it. And until he gets... No, it's not that he's not non-committal about Beauty and the Beast. He's non-committal about when the movie will take place, or when the 2-hour movie of the week will take place, or another couple of episodes, or whatever it may be. He just doesn't like to talk about it too much, because I think it's more a fact of jinxing it. Do you know what I mean? I think he might be a little bit superstitious about it, so he doesn't like to talk too much about it. Just kind of when it happens, he'll let me know. And hopefully I'll be young enough to play the role.
Hi, I think you're a real doll.
Oh.
And what we want to know is, are you ever going to get a girl? You know, are you ever going to have a part where you win the girl?
Am I ever going to get a girl? Well, I almost had one on Beauty, huh? Almost a couple of times. Went for lasagna that one time. Temptation. Some broad put cocaine in my car. Can't win. I'm trying to think if I played a role where I actually got the girl. I haven't. Well, in Growing Pains, could have had her. Could have had her in Growing Pains. Yeah, there you go, Growing Pains. But actually, I didn't get her in that either. Yeah, let her go. Let her slip away.